more of a
Doing
Susie
the
moment.
color quiz. I love that you can do a quiz. It's not because everything else is what is your skin tone like? What's your picture? What's your undertones? All of this. This is much more. I like that it's color is character.
Yeah, I love that part of it too. Yeah, that the seasons and the essences is also part of our expression. That's where we align so deeply. Deb
This
is
I
here.
feel seen by this quiz.
I
I'm like, oh,
feel
there's
seen by
me.
this
Oh,
quiz
there's my answer.
too. Yes, I should pin us so that we don't disappear.
Hi.
Did you do your
Hello.
Jennifer Butler quiz? I'm doing my quiz right now.
I just
You
did, and
did
I'm
it.
still reading the results, actually.
Okay. Oh,
So
so
Ooh.
I
exciting.
haven't finished reading the results.
So you're gonna tell us what your season is? I want to know. What's your
Oh,
season?
can you guess?
I will get, I would
Um,
think summer.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, summer. It came up summer, which surprised me, but the question surprised me too. Very,
They're really, I was telling Monifa, I feel so seen by the questions, like the answers. I'm like, oh, that one is how I feel. Often I have to settle in between things when I do quizzes like
Mhm.
this.
yeah, some were
Yeah.
spot on, and then there was other questions like, oh my goodness, it could be so depending on what day and what mood and who you're with. Hey.
But that's true, right? For it depends on how you're interacting. That's why I was like emphasizing how we are different with other people, right? Like how I'm different with Susie than I am with Jennifer. It changes because of our chemistry of what other we spark in each other, right? And yeah, and so that when you're looking at your essences in any archetypal type of thing, it can change. So I have aspects of autumn, right? But I'm definitely a summer, right? And so but it depends on what the dynamic is, and it depends on who, who I'm talking to essentially. If those autumn dynamics show up,
I wonder
eh,
if she shows the highlights from each season because only one came up on the answer, but it'd be cool to see all of them.
I know. Yeah, she goes through it she have her presentation ready to go and everything. So that'll be part of what she covers today. What is today?
Oh,
Discover
okay.
Your shining essence?
essence. That is
Discover your shining
correct.
essence.
That is correct. This is going to be so good because then we have who's going to do the essences. So, and she
Oh,
talks a bit about
Yeah.
her whole thing.
is that flower essence?
No, it's an
Oh, it's
aspect of her coaching, invisibility. So it's very in line with
yeah.
Monifa and her expression. Yeah, if you
Wonderful.
haven't heard Meredith Kanan speak, she's got some great ahas too.
Oh, very good. Okay, I see you soon.
See
I'll
you
see you back in a
soon. We're going
minute.
live. La la la. Are we live? Just going to describe the seasons and the different ways that they bring light into the world. And so you want to know your season, guys. Get that done. It does take like what? What would you say, Susie? She just redid hers. What did you do?
Yep. A few minutes. It takes a few minutes. And I was multitasking, showing off my tea, but it's
Yes.
great to check back in. I took my quiz last year before Jennifer spoke. And then this morning I saw the link up in the Facebook group. I'm like, oh, I got to get to work. So I'm jamming on my quiz to see what's new and different. But I'm
Yeah.
so excited to have my mind blown by the extraordinary, lovely lady Jennifer Butler. She's
Yeah.
so insightful and powerful and magnetic and
Yeah.
charismatic, and to step into your essence and colors the way that like she inspires you to do. And
It's
it's just the
exciting. It's going to be a little longer recording today. Oh, let's do a quick breath to get settled in before Jennifer comes. And we start that by breathing all the way out. So we're just going to breathe all the way out to get rid of all the stale, old air. Breathing all the way out. Breathe through the perineum, through the floor, into the earth. I do S's, so you can really feel those muscles helping us bring that air out. Breathing back in from the earth. Breathing in below the belly button. When you keep it nice and low, it stays warm and activating down there, right? And so it tells you if you need some movement, if you want to get more aligned. Sometimes we need to shift a little bit in our bodies and release more tension with the next breath. Whatever wants to leave the body is not serving us today. Through the perineum, into the earth, into the core of the earth, breathing back in from the earth into the lower belly. And I usually do about 3 of those. So I do that. That's like my absolute minimum every morning. Absolute minimum. If I don't meditate, if I don't do yoga, if I don't da 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 da, that's the minimum of what we do. So, but it gives you more present. If you're nervous, it shakes off those nerves.
Join the party, grab your cup of tea and come on in. Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss this opportunity to be in the room with Jennifer when she joins us in a few minutes.
You really don't. It's going to be funsies,
And take your
funsies.
quiz. Monifa, my quiz has a different result.
What's your, I want to know.
We
What is it?
traded.
Did we
Last year
trade?
I got summer on the quiz and I just came up autumn, which feels really juicy and delicious. I do love fall. It's my favorite season.
Think you, because I can think you know, because of your light coloring, you cloak as spring, but I believe you are autumn. You know why? You know why? Because the wood of the
I
bookcase,
was just thinking about that.
yeah, it brings you to life more than the color on the wall.
Because I just upgraded my Zoom background for this event.
Yes.
I was like, I got to get things together to share the stage with Miss Monifa. And I've been working on this. I actually refinished it. I got back to my crafty roots.
Yeah.
And I agree. I like the mahogany behind me, huh? It
Yeah.
feels much more grounded for me.
Yes.
Oh,
This
take your
is
quiz.
exciting. I feel like it's shifting some things, shifting some things. We've got Miss Jennifer Butler in the building, guys. Not to be confused with my fabulous assistant, Jennifer Ryder, but she is also amazing.
Hi, guys.
Hello, fabulous assistant Jennifer.
I'm so excited for today. It's going to be so good.
Extraordinary Lady Jennifer
I
Butler is in the
know.
house.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yay, it's all happening. We were just talking about Susie's quiz because she got a new result this time.
Okay.
And she was like, it's autumn this time. And we were just talking about how the bookcase behind her does do things for her.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Last year, I believe I got autumn on the quiz results. So that's a shift.
How does that feel?
I was telling Monifa, like, it feels really rich. Like I could really lean into that and have some more fun, like lean into some more drama. So invitation to play.
Yes, for sure. Right. Oh, beautiful.
Yes. So we're going to start. Jennifer Butler's an amazing owner of Jennifer Butler Color. And so what I want you to know about her is that it's not just about fashion, right? It's about your essence and your color essences. And that is what she is so amazing at bringing to life for you, and how your light shines in the world through your coloring. And so she's going to bring that to life for you today in a way you have never heard before, I promise. So she has helped more than 7,000 clients, and she helps clients, including private individuals, public speakers, artists, CEOs, and business executives and spiritual ministers fully express their natural beauty and charisma through their unique color and style DNA. And we are so excited to have you in the room, Jennifer.
Well, thank you. And Monifa, I want to acknowledge you because you just are a stand for just personal empowerment and transformation, and your love and commitment shines through. And it's just a privilege to be with you and be a part of this. It really means a lot to me. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to get Jennifer pinned up here to help us understand how our essences what they are and how they can amplify our branding. So I'm just going to recenter the screen and let Jennifer take over once I bring up the presentation. Or did you want to do that, Roland? Because you probably have a better idea of her timing.
And do the presentation
Yeah.
on my end.
Okay. Fabulous. So I will pass on the baton. Let me see which one you are. I'll make you co-host so you can share and get rid of my face. How do I do that? Okay. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let me know if I did anything. You need anything else?
I think you might have enabled Jennifer. I think it needs to be my screen who's the host. Roland, that screen right there. There, that is perfect. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's so beautiful to be with everybody, and just really thank us all for our courage to really be ourselves and to live a life that's being true to ourselves. And I've always felt that we all had a special purpose in being alive. And it's just such a gift for me to know that our presentation, because it empowers our personal messaging. And I would say anybody who knows Manifa is interested in personal empowerment, and to know that the way that we're designed physically is part of that is really the story. It's a love story that I'm telling, that really we're privileged to be alive at this time. This is an amazing time of transformation on the planet, and to be an instrument of that through what we wear and what we say, right, is an important part of what I do. And so, because what we wear is so visual, we created a visual presentation just for you, just for this audience, just for this group, just collectively. I've been doing this 40 years. So we wanted to kind of pull it all together for you. And this is what we'll be sharing today, the 5 secrets for making your message heard. So we're going to be covering your brand, understanding the cultural misinterpretations that we have about ourselves, how to train our eye to really see who we are, the branding with your colors, your personal coloring, and to be in alignment, to be authentic. So all of that requires a level of commitment, and we are here to inspire you with that. So if we look at Mother Nature, you can see on the far left all the color key that we created for the picture on the right, that Mother Nature infuses and ignites our personal energy. So we're showing you the 4 lights, and these were created as a study through my teacher, Suzanne Cahill, who created this in the 1940s, although it's very ancient information from Egypt, right? In this generation of time, Suzanne brought it really to our culture in the 1940s, and I met her in the early 80s. So what I heard from her was that people were lit from within, and we recognize that light when someone says, "I love you," or gives you flowers, or you fall in love with somebody. It's available to us every single moment of time. But if we organize it through Mother Nature, there's a light that's alive within each person that belongs to a cycle of Mother Nature. So in the far left corner, we look at the sunlight. So these are the people who are all about inspiration and new life and new beginnings. Then the life cycle, right? And here we're showing you the sunlight. Then we go to the twilight. The twilight is the time of summer. And I know everybody in California says to me, we wear bright colors in summer. But if you'll notice, what happens technically is each color is more faded in the summer. The heat of the sun fades color. So we call this living in the state of grace, the time between creation and fruition. So this is twilight. Then we move to the harvest. This is the firelight. This is the abundance and the Thanksgiving that we are about to celebrate. And then we move from the firelight to the process of reflection, the new year. So we create, we sustain, we harvest, and we reflect. So the moonlight energy is what I represent, just so you can get a sense of that. And then if you look at the sunlight, we wanted to show you now some more examples of that, like what are you? Many of you hopefully took the quiz before, and you'll get a chance through my languaging this season. You can get a sense of what really works for you, right? So the sunlight are the people who, if you were